Peace, family. This is an impromptu video. I don't have anything written in terms of notes or anything, but I just felt there's something that needed to be said. Um, it's in regards to people's response and reactions to brothers like Sarasut and Seti. You know what? I'm gonna concentrate on him in particular. Um, One of the things that's annoying me the most is people saying, "Oh, Seti's too emotional. He needs to calm it down. He needs to do this and he needs to do that." First of all, a lot of the people saying that was not at the debate because Seti was prepared, Seti was articulate, Seti presented his presentation better and more organized than Alim did. I mean, no disrespect to Alim, but Seti was on point with his presentation, on point with his facts, on point with everything. Now, for somebody that's supposed to be so freaking emotional and out of control, how is it possible that he was the one that was able to transmit his message across more thoroughly than the brother who's supposed to be calm and laid back? See, my problem isn't with either one of them. Alim has his style, Seti has his style, I have my style. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who hears Seti should realize that what makes him so popular with people is that the spirits of the ancestors is speaking through him. It's almost as if he's like the reincarnation of Khalid Muhammad and Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, and Dr. Ben's still here, so I don't want to you know what I mean though. And all the other ancestors, Professor Amos Wilson and all of these people who came before him, and he gives respect to these people. But yet, everybody wants to act like he's some egomaniac. And my thing is, if he was an egomaniac, it should be very easy to tear his philosophy or his point of view down. But what happens? He shuts everybody down when you try to go against him on some bullshit. And the most important thing about this that annoys me more than anything is, how would you feel if somebody came to you and said, "Yo, I hear what you're saying is the truth, but the way you're saying it is kind of offending me. So could you water down the way that you're talking to me so that I can receive your truth?" Man, fuck that. I mean, for real. Come on. Can we get our panties out of a fucking bunch? Seti is a fire personality. Khalid, fire personality. You got other of our ancestors and our elders who's water personalities. Amos Wilson wasn't fiery, but he got his point across in his own style. And you may feel like an affinity toward one style over the other, but that shouldn't make you want to legislate how somebody transmits how they are. If he's a fire sign, let him speak with fire and stop trying to douse it out with water and calm it down. I would be as offended if I was Seti if somebody tried to do that to him as somebody trying to do that to me. For the most part, I'm calm and I'm laid back. I'm not going to be on here hyped up. It's just not me. I get upset and I go on a rant about whatever, but for the most part I'm calm and I transmit my message in that fashion. But my biggest complaint is stop trying to legislate how people get the message out of them. If somebody has something to say, let them say it in a way that they want to say it and in a way that works best for their spirit. And stop being a fucking punk. What, somebody says a curse word and now all of a sudden, "Oh my God, I can't listen to you now because you curse." Man, why are we so concerned with external bullshit and not looking from the spirit in which the message is coming? A lot of our brothers and sisters is not Harvard educated. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get up there and say it in a fashion that's like some professor from a university or something. Some of us are straight from the streets. And I'm not offended by either one. For real. I accept the messenger and accept it from that experience in which they coming from. If you want to be scholarly and present your message scholarly, I can accept that. If you want to be street and rugged and raw with it, I can accept that too. But come on, man. Let's stop it with the bullshit. It's really annoying to me, man. Let's allow people to transmit their message in a way that's best for their spirit. You know, it's the same problem why nobody won't step into a church. You won't go into a church unless you dressed a certain way. You know what I'm saying? What kind of nonsense is that? There might be a brother or sister out there who needs to get a message or who's hurting in some way, but they don't want to step inside because maybe they got some jeans and some sneakers on. When are we going to stop it with these costumes, man, and start getting to what's really important? You know what I'm saying? First of all, what is culture? Culture is not a costume. Culture is not a hairstyle. Culture is not a dashiki. Culture is not a kufi. Culture is not whatever garment or robe or an ankh or whatever you want to wear. Those are symbols. Culture is not how you do this and what position you in when you pray. That's not culture. That's a tradition. Culture is people. Without the people, there is no culture. You don't have to go back and search for African culture in the 1600s and 1500s. You here, right now. So let's start putting the horse before the cart and stop putting the cart before the horse. That's all I got to say on that. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.